up, my loves? It's your girl, Allie G, the weird, crazy, wild child, and Teddy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, yes, you saw it on the title. I was gonna say you heard it. Daisy. We are going to be talking about whether it's a hangout or a date. So let's get into it. All right, I brought my notes because hopefully they help. That's the point of writing notes, right? Okay, so obviously it's based off of my experiences, so if you can relate, throw a comment down below, hashtag same, because okay, I've seen videos on this topic before, you know, I decided to film it, and they're talking about, I just can't relate. Like, how would you ask a girl out? And apparently there's various meanings to that, you know what I mean? Or let's hang out. You know, the guy would sometimes mean like, let's go sleep with each other, you know? That's their second meaning of let's hang out. Other men or whoever, you know, throws this question out does really mean hang out. So there's like various, you know, meanings to what fun looks like. Let's go have fun, you know what I mean? So, excuse me, these videos, when, you know, they're asking people or they're giving advice themselves, their questions to let's hang out or let's go on a date, I'm just like, where do I fall in? Because that's their purpose, or that's what a girl feels like when she gets asked this question. And to me, I'm just like, hold up, rewind, back it up. Hold on, that is not the way I took it. I don't know if you ladies out there, I don't know, can feel me on this, you know, like feel. But I've been asked to go out, and I've never been taking them as like they're asking me out on a date. Don't ask me why, but I just don't take it like that. Could it just be that I am not in that state of mind? So possibly because yo girl, no. If I get asked out to like hang out or anywhere, it's not a date. At least it's not for me. No. I literally have not been taking it as a I have not been taking it as a date. There was only once, let's say in the past 2 years, once that I took it as a date, but because I was in a different state of mind, I was like ready to mingle, you know what I mean? And this person was very attractive. So by all means, it did start as like a hangout, like, you know, our conversation, and we hung out as friends, and then it turned out, and that's what we're gonna go on and talk about. Okay, so if you ladies out there, if there exists ladies out there like me, like moi, gentlemen, keep on watching, because I is not the only one. And if I am, where? Now you know. This is just in case ladies out there exist. If I'm not the only one, if I am, gentlemen, not that you don't care, or not that you care, but now you know, just in case there's some lady out there sneaking, trying to be in disguise, let me tell you, okay? Is it a hangout or a date? Let me tell you, according to moi, it depends. You need to know this girl. And you know what? I am not here to tell you what to do and what not to do. Plain and simple, feel the vibe, the energy. Feel it. And this goes both to men and female. Feel the vibe. When you meet them, if you guys end up become like clicking as friends and, you know, exchange social medias and, you know, future hangouts, feel the vibe. When you meet this person, does this person have any interest? Because sometimes, you know, when you first meet, you're able to tell, I guess. If not, as far as you're able to tell is, you know, a friendship. How are they? Here are the 3 hows that I came up with. I am not qualified, okay? This is just based off of my experience and according to girls like me. How does she look? Now, it doesn't fall into this. Like I said, this is not what to do and what not to do. If I could just, you know, say one thing. If I could just say one thing, is feel the vibe. But let me just explain it or break it down. Maybe that'll help. If she's looking good, don't sing victory yet. She could be looking good because that's how she feels good, by looking good. But it can also be that she's trying to, like, you dress to impress, you know, like, hey, do I look cute or what? But that could mean 2 things. So, and I say this because I have looked like crap. So that's like right off the bat. If this person looks like crap, then, you know, she doesn't care. She's not throwing out signals that, you know, or like signs or smoke signals or whatever it is you guys want to call it to impress you. Therefore, she doesn't see you as anything more than just a friend. If she is, then it could probably mean she's either looking good for herself or she trying to like dress to impress. And I've recalled dressing like a bum because it's a friend, you know what I mean? And I don't know what I did. According to me, I didn't do anything. But I don't know what made him think that there could potentially be an us. So, look out for that. How is she acting with you? Is she like letting you close into her bubble? Is she's like, she being all like, and don't confuse kindness or being nice with being flirty, okay? Like, no. But how is she? Is it like, do you see her being nice with everyone else too? Like, hold on. I'm feeling it. Oh my gosh. These allergies. Oh. Okay. Do I have any burgers? That was 3 hard sneezes. And a 4th one coming in. My eyes are watery. Holy shoot. Okay, no, it left. Okay, anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, how's she acting with you? Do you see her being this nice only to you? Because if she's being this nice just to you, then, you know, that's flirting. That's like a little bit flirting, you know what I mean? But if you see her being kind and you know, like being nice to everyone else, then don't mix those 2 signals. Because nope. And pay attention to how she, like, is she like connecting with you? Like, is she like, you know, letting you in her space? Because I've had experiences where I am a nice person, okay? I am very outgoing. I'm very friendly to an extent. yeah, to an extent. Because if I like you, I'm gonna be nice to you, but I'm gonna like let you in my bubble. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind you in my personal space type of thing. But I have had experiences where I am nice, and I think they confuse that and think that it's okay to invade my bubble. Like, no, honey, keep your space, please. Like I'm nice, but stay over there. And that's why I'm saying, like, there's no like do this or don't do that. Like, I'm not here to tell you that, because it's literally all in the vibe of the person. Like, how are you guys vibing? How is she responding to you? Like, that's most important. How is she responding to you? She's like, that just means leave her alone. Let her, do her, it's not happening. Like, she's not ready yet. Or she's not ready, period. Again, I've been there. I had literally, like, I get along with more guys than girls, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm, like, way too weird, probably, to have a girlfriend. Like, I probably am. I don't blame them. But I've never had luck ever since, like, I want to say, like, high school. Like, not even then. I, like, probably a little bit, just a little bit. But, come into my adulthood goals, just having a bestie, you know what I mean? Which I still do, but she out there in California. My sister, that hoe. But, like friends, you know what I mean? It hasn't happened. So, I get along with guys more than girls. And with that said, I've had, guy friends invite me out to hang out, and I said yes, because, well, let's hang out, like, I'm trying to hang out too. But there was, and he was, okay, here's the thing. By what I mean by, like, get to know her when you guys meet, obviously when you guys meet, depends how comfortable you guys are together and your energies, and, how much you get to know this person when you meet this person. If you guys do end up being friends and just hanging out in a group of friends or whatever, and you're getting to know this person, if there's a comfort level to where you guys are starting to talk about, like, how you guys, if you guys, like, couples or whatever, or relationship status, and, you guys, get into that, like, try to figure that out too, if the opportunity is given. But it's not like that at all cases. People don't open up like that right away, which is why I say, like, feel the vibe, you know what I mean? So as far as I knew, I was giving this friend of mine a good vibe, a good, outgoing friendship vibe, but I did not know he was going in on me like that, you know what I mean? And yeah, we hung out with his friends at home, and they went bye-bye, and then it was just me and him. Like, I didn't have a car then, and he was like, I gotta wake up early, I'm not gonna go too into it, but the point is, he leaned in for, a kiss, and I was like, oh, honey, not today, no. And that's what I mean. Like, try to see where she's at, and if you can't, then what are her vibes? Don't confuse them either, because she could potentially be still in a breakup, status or whatever, and she's trying to get out of it, and she's just, like, completely not ready. And I'm telling you this, this is important, because obviously if she just went through a breakup, it's not gonna work. I mean, we're all different. I'm just telling you how I felt, and this is a big deal, you know. When a girl isn't ready, she ain't ready. And I'm just looking back and I'm like, holy cow, my friend he is very attractive, like model type of guy. And I was like, I was in a place where I could, like, with him. Good looking guy, he was a sweetheart too. But I was just like, how was I feeling? Oh, that's right. Not ready. So, yeah, that's very important, because it starts to, like, push away, obviously, when you, like, make the move and it just doesn't work out. It's kind of, like, awkward afterwards, wanting to hang out, because now you know it could happen again, and you just, like, don't want it to happen because it's just not the time. And yeah, so some girls, I'm gonna tell you this because at least it's happening for me. I don't know if you ladies out there can relate, but I take forever. Like, if I was in a relationship, like in a serious relationship, and this relationship meant, like, a lot to me, I can take maybe like a year to like a year and a half to get over it. It's happened once, going into twice. And I'm literally, well, the first time that it happened, I was literally in the mindset of just doing me. You know what I mean? And the first time it happened, I wanted to figure out what I like, because I got caught up in this, like, world, and I lost myself. So that first time that it happened, I had to find myself. It took me a while, and I went out with friends. I don't call them dates, because I wasn't in that mindset. I didn't want to know anyone. No. I wanted to hang out as friends and, you know, just get myself out of, you know, that pain that I was in and at home. So when I went out, didn't necessarily go out, you know, even though it was a one-on-one, it didn't mean a date for me. It meant, like, a hangout, because I wasn't in that mindset. I wasn't trying to, like, get to know this person that I was going out with. It was just, let's hang out as friends, and that's what it meant to me. I'm sorry if you, like, thought otherwise, but and I don't know. I don't feel like I gave those signals. Maybe I didn't realize it, but that's the truth. That's how I was feeling. I wasn't in no means, by any means, ready to get to know somebody else. Now, the second time that it happened, I didn't necessarily lose myself, but I'm, like, in the state where I'm just like, if we're gonna hang out right now, we're hanging out. Like, if you ask me on a date with the question that means yes to a date, I'm probably gonna say yes, because you know what? That means, like, I'm hanging out with you still. Like, sorry, but I'm just not in that state of mind. So I'm gonna hang out with you, regardless if you ask me in reference to a date. I mean, if you're, like, straightforward and you're just like, I'm, like, trying to get to know you, and I'm like, you know, let's go out, and, you know, like, so we can become a thing, then I'm gonna be, like, straightforward, back to you, right back at you. Sorry, not. I mean, we can hang out, but you're getting nothing else, because your girl is not there yet, and I don't want to be, at least for a minute. Like, I'm like good. I'm like, you know, like, I'm gonna give my 110% with myself. Focus on videos, content, things that I like to do, and yeah. So that's the state I'm at, and the reason why I share this is so you can, you know, look for those cues. Like, even though she says yes, maybe she's still not in that headspace, you know, but you will be able to tell, like I said, when you're feeling her vibe, like, how is she acting with you? Another thing, if you guys are on your first date, if you guys are hanging out and it's just, like, your first date, like I mentioned, my first date wasn't really a date because, you know, when you ask someone out, ideally it's like in person type of thing, you know? But when you're friends and you guys click and you guys are like having fun together, you know what I mean? You guys are obviously gonna text. Like at that point, you guys are like texting and you know, like the conversation's going, and then, you know, like you guys get to know each other at least through text or whatever. It's friendship. It's a friendship that you guys had just met, and it's like, you know, friends talking through text. And this person happened to so invite me out to a GameWorks, no, Dave and Buster's, because I've never been there, and that's the conversation. That's where it led to. I've never been to it, and then he's like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta take you. Like, when can we go? Let's go. I'm about to take you. It's fun." And so it was like I took it as a friend thing. Yes, I was highly attracted to this guy, but it was a friend thing. And when you guys hang out for the first time, feel the vibe. How are the vibes? Now, in this particular example, I was, you know, I don't care if you get in my bubble, in my personal space. I is into you. And that's how it went. I wasn't being too freaky. Like, my mind wasn't there, even though I had a good time with this person, because it was just so enjoyable, such high energy. I've like literally longed for just to hang out as friends and laugh our asses off. That was like the most ideal date or hangout that to me, I was like low-key a date because I like this person, so that's how I took it. But overall, we were friends. We were just friends, getting to know each other, I guess. And I longed for like where I can like just laugh. Like if this person is my friend and they're like so energetic, so high vibes, and so like funny, I'm gonna freaking want to hang out with you. And that's just how it is, whether I like you or not. If I like you, cool. If I don't, I like you as a friend. But this particular person, definitely I was kind of into, but overall I really enjoyed that hanging out with him because it was just laughter. As far as I can remember, like the previous hangouts were all just like trying to, hey, how you doing? You cute, you cute. So what do you say we Netflix and chill? Huh? What'd you say? Achoo! Achoo! Anyways, no, your girl is not into that. Okay? No, I don't Netflix and chill here because we both know what that means. No. Okay. Going out to the movies. That, I mean, that's self-explanatory, right? Movies. Making a move while you guys are watching the movie. See how close you guys get. This is a very like super clear one, okay? When you go to the movies, by the way, and you guys are obviously gonna sit together, what side are you guys leaning on? I don't know if you guys do this, I do this, but if I'm like trying to like, you know, get into this personal space, I'm gonna be like on, depending on what side they're sitting. If I have him on my right, I'm gonna be in my you know, in my seat, leaning to the right, because hey. But if I'm like, ew, don't kiss me, ew. then that clearly means I don't want you in my personal space. That's like a low key right there. That's what I do. But if I'm like right here, well, honestly, no. That's like, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm like, you know, like, ugh, to you, but I think this is like the friend, and this is like the hell no, not happening. At least for me. So those are just the definitions according to me. To moi, I don't know if you ladies out there feel the same. If you don't, that's you, boo. You do you. This is how I be acting. This is what things be meaning to me, because yep, they have asked me on a date, like if they were gonna ask me on a date, you know what I mean? But I'm just like, yeah, let's go on a date, and it's still a hangout for me because I'm just not in that mindset. Sorry, that's how it is. And I didn't even know about this. This is just like what should be common sense to someone sometimes isn't to everybody. Unless, like I said, unless they're like straightforward and they're like, I'm trying to hang out with you because I want to like, to you. Like, honey, I'm flattered, but I'm just kidding. That's never happened. I'm just like, realistically, like, I'm not in that mindset right now. But we can still be friends. Because I've also had someone that's been straightforward, but I love their energy. I love hanging out with this person. They're so like positive. Like, that's the thing with me. If you're positive and you're high energy, then yes, I'm gonna want to hang out with you. But if you trying to like take things the other way, then that's honestly up to you. I don't want to keep hanging out with you. And excuse me. Whew. I just ate. Anyways, that's gonna suck for me, at least, because, you know, I love hanging out with people that are positive and high energetic and, you know, good energies. That's gonna suck, but again, I'm not gonna force someone if it's affecting them personally, you know what I mean? Because if someone's like, you know, into the person like that serious, and that person is not looking at you the same way, you know, it's not just corresponding, then, you know, that can potentially hurt the person, you know what I mean? But no hard feelings. I just, you know what? I don't even know what this video I don't even know. At this point, I hope I helped in some way. I'm sorry this was such a shitty explanation, or not explanation, but you know what? I'm just gonna post it because Lord knows it may or may not help someone. Like I said, I am definitely not qualified to be talking about this stuff, but I hope I kind of like expressed my experiences the correct way. And for you gentlemen out there, so you guys don't like make a girl feel weird, you know what I mean? Because if she's not giving you that vibe, just don't do it. Like, embrace the friendship, get to know this girl. Like, sometimes girls just want to like, oh, girls just want to have fun. Not all girls want to have that kind of fun, okay? I straight up, like, you're gonna find some girls that their kitty cats don't, you know, you don't tickle the kitty cat. Like, you don't, it's not turning on, you know what I mean? So don't try too hard either, because that can get someone to like push away too, and that's not cute. I'm I think that's all. Yeah. I mean, overall, if you didn't get anything from this, I don't blame you. I don't even know what I just said, but if you get one thing out of this video, feel the vibe. Feel the vibe, and if you're feeling a good vibe, don't make a move. Not yet. Keep feeling the vibe. You know what I mean? Until you're like 100% in the clear and you know what to do. You know that she wouldn't mind, but because being friendly can be a good vibe. So you can just be a great vibe to her, but she only sees you as a friend. So in order to tell whether or not it's just like, you know, you're out of the friend zone into like the more zone, keep feeling the vibe. If you keep feeling the vibe without like making a move, just you guys just vibing and, you know, just having fun, whatever it is that you guys are doing, you're gonna kind of figure out with sometimes you gotta be patient. So yeah, be patient. How she's gonna start acting, if she feels comfortable enough with you to start, you know, getting into her bubble, because now she just like sees you some other type of way, you know, that's some other type of way, you know what I mean, like that. That kind of way. And just gotta be patient. Don't try to rush things, and don't mix things either, because that's not cute. I personally love and cherish my friendships that I would hate to lose a friend that I love to hang out with, because it just, I mean, it sucks, but I wouldn't want to be there and hurt this person either, you know what I mean? But it's gonna suck at the same time, because our friendships, our vibes were like clicking and we were vibing, and yeah. So if you do get one thing out of this video, get that, feel the vibes, be patient. Don't think that girls like me don't exist, because if you ask me out what you think is supposed to be a date and I say yes, no honey, depends where I'm at. If I'm at right now currently, no, not in that state of mind. I have goals I want to accomplish. I'm like focused, like I'm like, you know what I mean? But you will know if I'm like wanting to, so you'll know. But build the friendships, because sometimes out of building friendships it becomes something else, you know what I mean? Obviously that takes time, and that's honestly, I think that's really cute when you guys start off as friends and build a friendship, and just you guys get so like, you guys are vibing, you know what I mean? Like vibing, and it's to the point where you guys are like besties. Goals. But that's honestly really fun, because now you know that person, and you're like, you know, you're getting to know that person more without making it feel weird for the other person, because obviously it's not going to be weird for you because you already know you like this person, but at least you won't make it weird for them if you don't know yet if they're into you, if they're like, if their feelings reciprocate, you know what I mean? So feel the vibes, technically that is telling you guys what to do, but there are more videos of better advice that are literally the do's and don'ts on a first date, or hang out and don't hang out, but feel the vibes, just vibe. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Se me entumieron las pinches patas. Ah, shit. My foot fell asleep. And take the time to know her every chance you get without making it weird. That way you don't ruin what could be a really nice relationship. And who knows, maybe in the future it will turn out to be what you want it to be. So, was I the only one? Is there another lady out there that feels the same way? Let me know in the comments below if you like this and if any of this made sense whatsoever. And if it didn't, still give it a thumbs up because, you know, you feel sorry for me. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on my next video. Honestly, I don't even know why I created this video. But for whatever reason, I don't know, probably the universe. I honestly don't know why I made this video, but I do hope that one thing at least helped. So if it did, give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.